Merhaba from Istanbul. We are in this amazing city for the next 4 days.
These 4 days in Istanbul turned into 4 completely different adventures. From hidden cafes and chaotic bazaars to home-cooked meals, pink ceiling mosques, and even a surprise factory tour. So, if you want the full story, buckle up. This trip did not go as planned, but in the best possible way. We've started the day, as always, wandering throughout Eminönü's maze of shops, where you go looking for just a quick look, of course, and somehow end up planning your entire suitcase around your new discoveries.
Yves Saint Laurent, Guess, Lacoste, everything.
From Eminönü's buzzing streets, we slipped into a tiny, tucked-away cafe, one of those places you only find by accident, where we sipped Turkish coffee while the Bosphorus quietly stole the whole show.
Teşekkürler. So we are inside the Grand Bazar.
If you're visiting Istanbul, go to Grand Bazar. It's the only place where you'll bargain for a lamp, accidentally buy 6, and somehow leave feeling victorious. And of course, full bellies, because all the vendors will give you freebies.
We've got already. I love it.
Empathy here.
These are really nice.
After we enjoyed and survived the Grand Bazaar chaos, now we are following the scent of grilled fish to the Bosphorus like a hungry tourist chasing their next bite.
We are a bit hungry, and something that we always eat when we are coming to Istanbul, it's like a street food. So this is the sandwich. It's a lot of bread and onions. And these are the pickles that I was telling you about. And this is the shop.
After we finished our Bosphorus fish sandwich, we wandered towards the mosque, where the call for prayers rises over the water like a reminder that Istanbul feeds both the stomach and the spirit. We wander back towards the Egyptian market, where the day wrapped itself in Turkish delight, warm smiles, and the kind of small encounters that makes the city feels like a friend.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Yes, yes.
Hello guys.
Look how delicious they look like. We are going to the market. It is going to be the translator.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the phone. But the phone is gonna be the translator for us.
Yeah, because the lady is not speaking English, but thank God we have the technology.
Here, Anna.
Let's say hi. Merhaba.
Day 2 began in the best way. We were welcomed into our Turkish neighbor's home, rolling up our sleeves and learning to cook the kind of traditional dish you only taste when someone shares their family kitchen with you. And to be fair, she did most of the cooking while we mostly try not to get into her way.
With my fingers or without my fingers?
Öyle demedim, ben öyle düşünmedim. Kavuracağız. Şerefsiz bak yine de yağlı koymuş. Bak yağlı çekmiş gene de.
I think it's
Şeyden alsaydın ben Özlem'le sen onay dedin de git.
Turkish families don't just cook, they feed you like you are already part of the family. And somehow there's always room for one more plate, or dessert of course.
This is my contribution as well. It's very soft. Two at a time?
Yuvarla bastır.
No, I will do one.
Yapamadın.
The pot is full almost with these little things. Come on, man. We order some extras. Is it nice? Smells nice.
Day 3 took us straight to the heart of the neighborhood where the street smells like butter, cheese and pure temptation. And we are finally trying Kumpir, the local baked potato.
So I've added jalapenos in mine, sausages, corn, and olives. Let's see how it tastes. I mean, I love potatoes, so I like it anyway.
After we finished our kumpir, we wandered over to the waterfront mosque with its soft pink ceiling, one of those places where history, color and calm all meet. We strolled through the neighborhood's little streets, letting the day slow down, before hopping on the ferry back to Eminönü, with the breeze, the views and that perfect Istanbul feeling. On our last day, we traded historic streets for a modern twist, wandering through a local shopping center full of clothes and curiosity, only to have the shop owner casually invite us to see his factory, turning a simple browse into an unexpected behind-the-scenes adventure.
I never heard about this brand. Oh yes! The quality is really good.
Waiting manufacturing tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice! Thank you.
So the owner he invited us to his factory to see how they are doing all the brands from.
It's going to be really,
from
really
here.
exciting.
Yeah, we just arrived here.
The building behind us, it's the factory actually, and I think it's on 4 levels. But on the first floor, it's like more the creative side of the business. I think they are creating like designs, or they get like the design from the client, and here they are processing and make them look nice. He is ironing the trousers.